Hi y'all, I'm Kim. Welcome to my channel, Kim's Farmhouse Life. Today, I thought I would bring y'all outside. Right here behind me, I have our cows. And my daughter, Courtney, she's homesick today with the pink eye. And she's gonna help me. We are gonna do a Q&A. I asked on my Instagram for y'all to submit some questions that you'd like me to answer. And y'all did. And so that's what I'm about to do.
We have, we have 15.
15. So Courtney's going to ask me the questions, and then I'll answer them. I just thought I'd start out here, but we're going to go and sit. Okay, y'all, we are going to do the Q&A. Courtney's going to ask me, and then I'll answer.
Okay, first question. Number 1, would you ever be willing to do a home tour?
Yes. Actually, I've been wanting to do a home tour for a while. I've been just trying to get all the rooms clean at the same time. But yes, that's in the works.
Okay. Number 2, what is it like living in Texas?
I grew up in Texas. I did move away for 6 years and lived in the Oklahoma Panhandle. And you know what? I miss Texas. I don't know. Texas is, they say it's like a whole other country, and it is. I mean, there's so much different things to do around our state, and the people are so, excuse me, people are so friendly. I have traveled to sort of over, I guess, on the western part of the country, and people are, no offense to anyone from there, but the people I encountered were not friendly. Here, everyone's pretty friendly. I love Texas.
Okay. Number 3, what's it like living on a ranch or in the country?
Okay, well, we don't necessarily live on a ranch, but we do have 35 acres of land, and we have 11 mama cows and 1 bull and a dog named Chloe, a blue heeler. So we do have land and cows. That's not really our way of making a living, I guess you could say. We love having cows. They're a good tax write-off, that's for sure. And we just enjoy just all the aspects of country living. I grew up in town, and now that after I met my husband and we moved to the country, I can't imagine living in town anymore. I love having all of the room to just spread out, and you don't have to worry about, we have neighbors, but they're far away, and so I just love it.
And make sure y'all go follow my mom on Instagram at Kims_Farmhouse Life, and then you'll be able to see Chloe, our blue heeler, in there.
Oh yeah,
all of our cows.
We do a lot of stories involving our cows. Big Daddy, he's our bull, and we have a cow named Moo Moo. The others, we know them, they just don't all have names.
Okay, number 4, how long have you been married?
Well, I have been married for 8 years, but we have been together for 13. So, yeah.
Okay, next one. How did you and your husband meet?
It is such a funny story. We met at a club, a bar. And the funny thing is, neither one of us hung out in places like that. It was just, we just kind of went with some friends, and I met him through a mutual friend, and we just hit it off. And from there on, it was just me and him. And we actually had our kids before we got married. We did things kind of backwards. So our kids were actually in our wedding.
Okay. Number 6. How did you lose the weight you've mentioned before?
Okay. How did I lose the weight? Now, I will admit the first probably 25 pounds was stress related. My husband was working as a millwright. He was gone to Arizona for 4 months, and I was here alone with the 3 kids, and I got very depressed, and I was not eating. This little girl used to get on to me, but it was like I dropped a lot of weight really fast, and then I was like, whoa, look at this, I'm losing this weight. So then I started trying to do it the healthy way. I was drinking Herbalife shakes every morning, and their tea. I still drink their tea. I love their tea for energy. I started cutting back on my meal, my portion sizes. I did not eat a lot of sugar. I tried not to eat a lot of bread. I stopped drinking soda. I have not drank soda since November. This November will be, I believe, 2 years. I do occasionally drink a Sprite or a 7-Up, but none of the dark soda. I just drink water.
She drinks water and tea a lot, like more than anything, like 95% of her water. It's
Yeah.
water, what she drinks.
So I just changed my eating habits. I have gained some of the weight back, but I'm still okay where I'm at.
Yeah, you just gotta eat healthy, and you should be able to get to that point. Okay, and number 7, have you been a stay-at-home mom since you were first born?
Actually, I worked. My oldest son, I worked during my whole pregnancy up until, actually, I worked on a Saturday and he was born on a Monday. And I went back to work and worked part-time until he was 2. And then when I became pregnant with Courtney, I just quit working. And I have not worked since then. So I've been a stay-at-home mom since I was pregnant with her. She's 11, so probably almost 12 years.
Okay, number 8. What did you do for work before becoming a stay-at-home mom?
Oh, yeah. Okay, what did I do? I worked at Walmart. I worked there for 9.5 years in the jewelry department. Used to, the jewelry department was, there was always people working there. We did ear piercing, we did watch repair, change batteries, things like that. Well, not watch repair so much as changing batteries and adjusting bands and stuff. And so I worked there for 9.5 years.
All right.
Hey y'all, we had to move inside. The wind was blowing and it made the camera go crooked and it cut off my head. So now we're going to continue with number 9.
Okay, this lady on your Instagram said, I'm always curious about why people start YouTube. I like to hear people's YouTube stories. So.
Okay. Yes, I kind of answered this on my Instagram stories, but I will answer it again. I started originally my YouTube channel, wow, it's been a long time ago. Well, probably over 7 years, I don't know. Anyways, my kids were a lot smaller. We were living in the Oklahoma Panhandle in the middle of everywhere, and I loved watching YouTube, and I followed several YouTubers, and so I decided to start making my own YouTube videos. My channel was originally called ABC's Mommy because my kids' names are Adrian, Bryce, and Courtney. But I have since changed my name to Kim's Farmhouse Life because I feel like ABC's Mommy was more, I don't know, babyish, like for littler kids. I don't know.
It just doesn't maybe describe our life now, kind of.
Yeah.
Like we live somewhere different. We're grown. We're more
grown. She thinks she's grown, y'all. She thinks she's grown.
We're older and stuff, so my mom just wanted to go with that. And we live in a farmhouse. We have a farmhouse life, so you know, farmhouse life. It describes it.
Yes, and now the reason I started my channel back was I still love watching YouTube, cleaning videos and everything like that. And my kids were mainly the reason I started back because they're like, Mom, you should make YouTube videos again. And I was like, I don't know. And so I decided to just do it. And I've been watching several YouTubers and getting advice from people. I've met so many wonderful people. I just love it, y'all. I love everything from the videoing. I love the editing. I love everything. I love interacting with people. Just love it.
Okay, number 10. What color hair would you like other than blonde? That's what I said.
She asked. I think I would like maybe like a dark brown with like that burgundy look to it maybe. I usually
burgundy. That's my question.
It's sort of like this color. It has like a tint of this, like a reddish.
Oh, yeah, that'd be really pretty.
Or is it purplish? I don't know. But I've always had blonde. I did try to dye my hair brown, but
I think
it
she
faded.
looks so pretty with brown, like just like my hair. Okay.
I need to get my hair highlighted again. But anyways.
Number 11. Would you rather live in the country like you do now or in the city? That's what I asked.
I would rather live in the country, y'all. I grew up in the city, and now I'm so used to having all this land and just being out to ourselves. We don't have anybody bothering us. We do have some neighbors. Luckily, we're not deserted, like in the middle of nowhere. But our neighbors are very nice. They're on both sides. They're older. We do have a younger couple that has moved in. Yes. That's building a house, but no kids yet. Our kids were kind of disappointed. They hoped there would be kids, but
yeah. Okay. Number 12. What's your favorite season?
Probably a toss-up between fall and spring. I love the changing of the cooler weather. I just like it.
Yeah, these last couple days it's been really pretty outside.
Oh yes, it's been. That's why we're all fall looking. Look at us. What did you plan that?
Okay, number 13. Do you use your phone to record all of your videos? If not, what type of camera do you use?
I use my phone, y'all. I have a Samsung S8. And that is what I use to do all of my recording. I have an older camera, and I haven't even tried recording with it because it's like probably 10 years old, so I don't know how good of quality. I want to eventually get a camera, and I use my phone even for editing. I use Power Director. I have upgraded to the paid version, and they had a special where I could get 3 months for $9.99, so it opens it up to all the full version. But I have recently got my husband's laptop repaired, and it's an older laptop.
Trying to find an editing software.
Yeah, I'm looking for an editing software so I can do editing on there, because looking at my phone, it makes my eyes hurt, y'all.
Okay, so number 14. What's your favorite movie?
That one is hard, y'all, because I love so many different movies. Now, TV shows, my favorite TV show is
Fear the Walking Dead.
Well, Fear the Walking Dead and Walking Dead. I know. I love the whole Walking Dead.
I don't know how she can. She's just creepy.
She doesn't. My kids do not watch it. I don't let them watch that
I
kind
like
of stuff.
Big Brother and like other like cool little shows.
I also like This Is Us. Y'all,
yeah.
that is good.
I haven't
And
watched it forever.
I know. I love and Grey's Anatomy. But as for movies,
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay, number 15. What's your favorite meal to cook for your family?
Probably lasagna or meatloaf balls. Those are the two things that they really like me to make. So,
Yeah.
and also when I have company, that's usually the recipes I pull out, because like they're always good. They always turn out good. I've made them so many times. I'm very comfortable like serving it to people. So, anyways, y'all, this has been so much fun. I'm so glad my baby was here, even though she has pink eye, so don't rub on me. Thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all have any more questions, just leave them down in the comment section.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on.
Yes. And if I get enough questions, we may do a part 2. If not, I'll just answer them down below. And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram
At Kim's_Farmhouse Life.
because I love to just post stories, and I like to keep people smiling, and so, anyways, keeping it real. Yep. Thank y'all so much. Bye, y'all.